Okay, hi guys. So it's Saturday morning slash it's not morning, it's 1 o'clock. But am I gonna keep these pink curls in my hair while we run errands? Yes. Yeah, because I just want them to be like set for tonight, and this hair has a very hard time holding the curl. So anyway, I just want to come and say that before we head out, we gotta go some places before tonight.
Black pants to go. There's another brand. 60% off for, it's at 85.
Okay y'all, we are back. It's 4 o'clock. And I found this hairspray, and I was telling my mom that I think I manifested this hairspray because literally before we left, I was like, I really wish I could find some Sebastian Shaper hairspray. In my head, I said that. And I went to, when we went to Marshall's, I was like, let me just look in the hair section real quick. What did I see? Sebastian Shaper. If y'all remember like OG YouTube, y'all remember when the girls used to like swear by Sebastian Shaper. So we will see. We'll see what it we'll see if it holds, because this hair is kind of hard to hold a curl, it'll fall. So I'm gonna try it tonight. I think I'm gonna start doing my makeup. It depends on what time, because my parents have another party to go to before we go to my cousin's birthday party, and then I think I'm gonna meet them. I think that's the plan. I'm not sure. So her party starts at 8. I'm thinking if I start getting ready at like 5:45, I'll have enough time to like do my makeup and not be in a rush, and also like show y'all some of the process. So we shall see. We shall see. So do y'all remember last night when I was curling my hair before bed and we were having our conversation about like you know, keeping up with the Joneses basically, right? Look at this TikTok I just saw.
My grandma, we have more money than we have Fantasia.
You don't know that.
Okay.
A lot of artists that you see, they look like they have it, and we smile and we come out and we put on a good show, but in real life, some of them are struggling, and we don't have it. I'm just now building myself back up. I lost everything twice, so I cook my own food. I don't need no chef. I'm from North Carolina. My grandma and my mama taught me how to cook.
Stand me back here.
So basically, hold on. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying when I say like it just doesn't make sense to try to appease people by the things that you have, material possessions, things that you don't actually want, but you think you want them because you see other people with them. I'm using my mirror, y'all. I love this mirror. But you see other people with them. Like Fantasia just said, a lot of times the people we see with stuff don't even have it like that for real. Like, don't even be having it like that for real, but we see it on social media and we think they got it like that, and they don't, you know. All right, so I just tied this down and gave myself a little extra spray. I'm gonna put on some moisturizer real quick because I just like to do that before I do my makeup. Not necessary, but I just like it. It's like a little extra layer of like moisture in between your skin and the makeup. Okay, so first I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'm gonna use my Milk. Do I want to use this or do I want to use the Fenty Beauty? We'll use Fenty. So I'm using my Fenty Beauty primer, and y'all, I buy travel sizes in a lot of things. Like if it's something that I'm not like sold on for real, I'll buy the travel size just to save some money, because it's like you might buy the big one and spend a lot of money on it, but it's not even something that you like that much for real. So consider buying travel sizes. Let me see, because I'm struggling with the lighting, so let me see if this works. I have this little is it dead? Is it dead? Oh, ha, here we go. I bought this from Amazon. This is like a phone thing. Ooh, look at that, we in business. All right, this is so much better. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Okay, so y'all remember how distraught I was about my eyebrows the other day? Well, we're gonna just fill them in, since she told me I don't know if I told y'all that in the video, like the lady who did my eyebrows, when she asked me if I liked them and I told her basically that I didn't, she was like, oh, just use makeup. And I was like, oh, I did tell y'all in the vlog. So anyway, we're gonna do what she suggested, and we're gonna use makeup to fill them in. So yeah, I'm gonna speed through this part because it's gonna take a while. Hey Google, play Love Language by SZA. I hope my camera battery doesn't die. City calling from Atlanta, say he missed me. Well, well, well. Okay, so hey Google, pause. I'm gonna do something I don't do, but I want to try it just to see, because I usually use my Maybelline Fit Me 360 in mocha, but it's a little bit darker because I tried it the other day when I went to the ballet recital. It's a little bit darker than I am right now, I guess because of cold. So I'm gonna mix it with my Fenty Beauty in 440. I'm gonna mix it a little bit because the Fenty Beauty oxidizes some, so hopefully it'll work. We'll see. Now I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me concealers. So I use the color 30, so Cafe and Tan. Which one of these is lighter? I think, okay, yeah, Tan is a little bit lighter. So what I'll do is put the darker one on first, and then the lighter one I'll take and just put like along this inner corner right here. And sometimes I'll use like this one, or I'll use the Makeup Revolution concealer in C12. So it's very bright, but that's why you just use like a dab. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit so it can kind of like, you know, get tacky or whatever. And in the meantime, instead of using like a liquid concealer, I started using foundation to, not concealer, contour. I use foundation instead, so something that's darker than your skin tone. This is 375 Java. Y'all know I just used the Mocha 360 for my foundation, but this is darker than me, so I use this to contour, and it just gives your contour like a nice soft look. It doesn't look too it just looks more natural because you're using foundation instead of like a thicker product. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna take the remnants and use it on my nose so it's not too much. And that's all you need, like that. And then where's my concealer? I'm gonna take that darker one, Cafe, and use it down my nose. We are all padded out, and the trick, y'all, hey Google, pause. I'm trying not to get copyrighted and like have to give myself more work later with like editing the audio and stuff, so that's why I keep pausing and unpausing so I can talk. But the trick I've discovered is to just like take your time and also use like a light hand. So I just use this for blending out the highlight and stuff, and then this for blending out that foundation that I use to contour. foundation. So yeah, we'll go in and we'll set the parts that we highlighted. And I have not jumped on the like Charlotte Tilbury or like all of the other setting powders yet, because Ben Nye has been my tried and true for years at this point. So I just like, you know, stick with what I know until this runs out. Then I'll start like experimenting with some other things. So I'm just take my Ben Nye and take my beauty blender a little bit. I use a little bit for like the chin here and like here, but I'll use more for under the eye. So I take a little bit and I press it in until it's pretty much blended. So to contour, I'm gonna use this Black Radiance Dark to Deep. This one, and this, y'all.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Hey Google, pause. Okay. A little bit goes a long way. So like literally tap your brush in. Let me see, I think this is the one I was using. Yeah. So the slightest tap, the slightest, like, I want you to see, bing, bing. That's all it takes. Like, and I just go over the parts that I went over with that foundation. I use my clean brush, just a clean brush, to like wipe away any excess powder I see on my face. I'll use that first, like just do that first. This is Mocha Mami from Fenty Beauty. And bronzer adds color back to the face. So I'm just take this Wet n Wild brush and put it here. And then, I'm gonna take that brush and go over like slightly, like very lightly, go over the face just to make sure everything is blended. After that, I want to try to do like a very neutral eyeshadow, so let me figure that out. Alright, we are almost done. Lashes are on. What I do like to do, after my lash glue has dried, I go over it again with liner. Okay, this song literally just went off. Alright, we're gonna spray our face one last time. I think I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty, what is this? It's kind of like a Ruby Woo, but it's Madame. That one. Go on, girl.
corners in the paddock, get my piece. I'm pushing P. Cop new hammers for my P. We don't want no peace. Got a spot across the spot. Just a piece. Drop the data, now we plotting. Inside the peas. She not a lesbian for peace. She turned lesbian. Push P. I'm pushing P.
Oysters at her party. If you know, you know. I told him his feet gonna be swollen tomorrow. And I don't want to hear it. I said your feet gonna be swollen tomorrow, and I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, they gonna be so.
He taking a plate of the oysters, y'all. Did you like the party, Mom? It was really nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful party. Very decorated very nicely. The vibes were amazing. Everybody had a great time. They're still in there partying, but we about to take it on in.
Give her that plate.
Dorothy. We are back from my cousin's birthday party, and I am about to get out of this. A lot of compliments on this dress. Shout out to my mama for taking it up. This is my little camera that I showed y'all a few vlogs back, and I just think that it came together really nicely. I'm so glad that we decided to go with the gloves. Because y'all been, if you've been here since the first day of Vlogmas, you know this has been a process. So I think it turned out really well. It was such a nice party. We actually went to 2 parties tonight. The first party was a friend of my parents, and then after that we went to my cousin's party. So it's like after 12 now, so I'm gonna get out of this, wash my face, you know, do the whole nighttime skincare. Remember, I did a video on that. And also I'm going to edit the vlog that you see the day before this. I'm editing it after this, like after this clip. So I'll see y'all in a little bit.